welcome everyone. Welcome to NewGrow 2023. This is our fall intake. Many of you may have even been here in the spring. This year we decided to split our competition into two intakes, one in the spring, one in the fall, just to help people with their specific business cycles in their different industries. So we're going to get into things in just a few minutes, but first we want to share a video that shows just a few of the many success stories of NewGrow from the past and some of the impact that this pitch competition of ours has had over the years. So, cue Jordan.
We used it to buy some equipment that we have. Yeah, it was great. It just gave us a little bit of a kickstart in growing our business, so it helped quite a bit.
Once I got those grants, it actually gave me like the morale. It boosted up my self-esteem to be like, yeah, you got this, you can do this, and it's been awesome.
We received NewGrow funding in November of 2021. It was about 2 months after we actually opened the store, and it allowed us to launch our online store, which has given us the opportunity to ship our awesome products across Canada from coast to coast.
We received NewGrow funding in 2018, and what we needed it for was to help subsidize a new position for a manager of our solar division. I think the benefits were it helped de-risk taking a chance. Starting a new division, just having some subsistence to kind of go out on a limb and take a bit more of a risk to see the potential grow.
I think the program is wonderful because it really helps small business. It wants to grow business in the area, and that's what we need. There's also some businesses that can't, that need help getting started, and NewGrow has helped with that.
The NewGrow is very important, not just even for Brooks, but I think all businesses or anyone looking to start an establishment. It's an awesome tool. I pray and hope that the government will continue to help small businesses, help us bring our dreams to life, because having this business is not just for one person, it's the whole community.
The NewGrow funding was instrumental in helping get the business going, and it's been a really great, unexpected success, because I've also had the opportunity to hire on two incredible women who help to run the store, and also to just meet and support other moms. The NewGrow funding, though the amount may not seem super significant, it really is for a brand new business, just getting on our feet and allowing us to grow our market.
I think it's important for the Brooks region because Brooks has always been a very entrepreneurial town. There's a lot of people that, they're innovators, but especially the market in the last couple of years, it's hard to jump out on a limb and innovate at the risk of failure with your business. And I think it's programs like NewGrow that allow businesses to take a bit more of a chance and see where the ceiling is that way with their opportunity.
So with that, I'm going to introduce you to our judges. To my far left is Kelly. Kelly's a real estate agent with a background in commercial lending. He has in-depth knowledge of property investment and supporting business development. Next is Robbie. She's a CPA with Bevan and Partners. She works in tax, assurance, succession planning with small businesses. Her focus is agricultural clients, but she also works with oil and gas, maybe glass, I don't know, and retail clients. To my right, we have Tony. Tony is a commercial banker. He works with diversified industries and agriculture. His focus includes mergers and acquisitions, commercial real estate, nonprofit banking, and more. And then we have Amanda. She's a counselor in the County of Newell, representing Division 8, which is the area surrounding Dutchess in the rural area. And along with her husband, Alan, and their family, they operate Philpott Honey. And at the far end, we have Fred. Fred is a serial entrepreneur here in the Brooks Newell region. He has an extensive track record in the restaurant industry, and he's lived here for 3 decades, having both owned and operated Garth's, along with a number of other businesses throughout the years. So please join me in welcoming our judges. And some other special people that I want to mention, we have Mitchell Iwasa. He's the Economic Development Officer for the Brooks Newell Region. He's going to be running around taking photos. And we have Jordan Jones, the Communications Officer for the City of Brooks. He's going to be the one manning the computers over there. So presenters, you have 10 minutes in the hot seat, and I am ruthless with cutting you off. There's a clock right there that makes a horrible sound when you hit the 10-minute mark, so I will cut you off. Please remember to leave time for questions because our judges will have a lot of questions, so keep that in mind. And now for the juicy stuff, the prize money available that we have. We have $19,000 up for grabs that's funded from Joint Services. Joint Services is funded 50% from the City of Brooks and 50% from the County of Newell. We have a $10,000 pot of money from Brooks Region Tourism from their Experience Development Fund for any idea that creates a new tourism experience. We have a $500 innovation prize from Apex Innovations for any innovative or technologically advanced idea. And new this year, I mentioned before, is a fan favorite award of $500. So our voting is going to run from tonight all the way until Friday. And you can access the survey through SurveyMonkey. The link is going to be available on our social media sites, and it's on the QR code that Mitchell just showed. So people will have the opportunity to both vote right now if you wanted to, but also watch the video throughout next week and vote for your fan favorite that way too. So that idea actually came from past NewGrow intakes. People said that the audience wanted to be able to participate as a judge too. So we're going to give it a try. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our first presenter, Michael from Forefront Insurance. So, welcome.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here. As Lisa mentioned, it is stressful being up here. I'm not the best at public speaking, but I'm pretty passionate about what I do, so hopefully that will offset my jitters. Good evening, and thank you for providing us the opportunity to pitch our business expansion proposal. Thank you also for the continued support the Brooks Newell Region provides to local businesses and entrepreneurs. We, Forefront Insurance, opened our local business in downtown Brooks in 2015. We are locally owned, general insurance broker office providing an extensive list of insurance products through many well-known and many other not so well-known insurance companies. Quietly and consistently, we continue to grow. It has been a blessing to be supported by our communities, the local area residents, and businesses. Surveying the Newell area, we were aware that numerous communities do not have a local insurance broker office at all, or do not have a locally owned insurance broker office, or they may be underserved with their current options. We want to help solve this problem. In 2024, our plan is to open a new insurance office in another local Newell community, and as our first pick, we have chosen Dutchess, Alberta. Currently, we are in negotiations to secure office space, and barring some unforeseen happenings, we expect that piece of the puzzle will be taken care of very soon. From there, we'll need to deal with tenant improvements, signage, arranging technology, services suppliers, while rescheduling existing and preparing for proposed additional staffing. This is an exciting endeavor for us, and we are looking forward to moving it forward. One of the biggest challenges that we've had in developing this business plan is sourcing appropriate office space. So we're lucky that we've got an angle that we're working on. So, small communities have trouble keeping and growing their commercial and retail base. Rural populations decrease while urban areas continue to get larger and larger. Enhancing our local communities with additional local businesses will help these smaller communities thrive. We want to support another smaller center as we know they will support us back. Buy local. Many businesses use the buy local approach to garner support from their communities. I truly believe community will try to support local businesses, but will do so especially if the business is competitive with product, price, service, and advice. That's the great thing about our offerings. We offer products through many insurance companies and can compete with any and all of the other local insurance providers, as well as online providers. If anyone would like more information about us, I welcome you to touch base. I brought some business cards and postcards. I'll just leave at the exit if anybody wants to pick one up. Good luck to the rest of the presenters, and thank you again for allowing me to be part of this wonderful opportunity in the local area. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. It's not easy going first. So judges, questions. Kelly, your microphone's on.
It is, because I thought I was first.
Yeah.
I had to ask. So thank you, thank you, Michael, for just a couple of questions. So if you choose to open an office in Dutchess, in your industry, you have to have licensed professionals for clients, or like to serve clients. Is that correct? So
Correct.
Do you have somebody lined up for that?
Well, it's a bit of the putting the horse before the cart before the horse, or the chicken and the egg thing. So I need to secure the location before I can outlay money on an additional staff that if I don't get the location, I wouldn't need the staff. So currently, the initial plan is to reschedule our existing workforce to be able to launch the other location while searching for appropriate other additional staff. Yes, insurance brokers need to have a license. And there's a process involved in that, and it can be intimidating. But an insurance office can also have staffing that is not licensed. So support staff, admin staff, additional staffing in that regard. So.
But you have a plan for rotational structure
Yes.
for now?
Yes.
Cool. Anyone else?
That's my job, sir.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyone else?
I was just wondering, like, I'm sure you have your reasons, but can you dive into why you chose Dutchess as a satellite location?
So I guess to start, when I was about this tall, I played for Dutchess hockey team. It was awesome. No, I find Dutchess as one of the local communities is thriving. It has a community-minded residents. It also provides access closer to special areas. It has I would feel a younger population, a growing population, and it doesn't have any insurance office right now. So, if I could do it, I would do offices in additional locations as well, and that's on the list for when we can figure that out. So.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Fred? No?
I had another question. So Dutchess, with its client, or not its clientele, but its demographic, does it complement with your existing clientele now? Or do you think that this will help grow clientele, or will you be offering services to existing clientele?
Well, we do a lot of business in Dutchess already, Antilles and Rolling Hills and Scandia and special areas and the rest of Alberta. The opening a local office, I believe it's a no-brainer for local support. So local residents that are currently may have their insurance in Calgary or Red Deer or online. If they had a local option, we may not win all the accounts, but I'm pretty sure we would get an opportunity to discuss with most of the residents. In addition to that, it gets us closer to the agriculture clients. It gets us closer to across the river in special areas. And it hopefully will open up additional opportunities to develop more staffing other than just Brooks. So.
Any other questions? Okay.
Well, Michael, just one question with regards to the NewGrow funding. If you were to receive a portion of or not receive funding, would this jeopardize your project?
It would not. I'm doing it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Unless that was the wrong answer.
And note to future presenters. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you all.
Okay, our second presentation tonight is going to be from Melissa with White Barn Fun Farm. Take it away.
Good evening, judges. I don't normally wear a t-shirt to a business meeting, but I am especially proud of our 5th anniversary design, which was inspired by our little farmers who, during chores, we would often hear them saying, "Ew, poop." And over the years, we found that we said, a little bit of poo isn't gonna hurt you. So that is why we went with that design. Good evening, my name is Melissa, and together with my husband Dennis, we own and operate an animal attraction business 10 minutes west of Brooks in the Castles community. Since opening in 2019, we have hosted just under 10,000 visitors. Our vision is to be an agricultural ambassador for the youth in our community and a must-see attraction in the Brooks region. Tonight, we are asking judges to consider awarding our farm $3,000 towards a website overhaul. The update will improve website speed, improve graphics, and streamline school tour bookings. The goal is to make an excellent first impression with our website and procure or convert more of the current website traffic into orders. This is very important because 75% of our farm tour bookings are done from our website. People find out about us through our social media apps or by Googling what to do in Brooks. And all results will funnel the traffic to our website. As you can see, we are currently listed as #1 of 15 things to do in Brooks on TripAdvisor. Thank you. It takes 1/10 of a second to gain a first impression on a person. A home page is no different. As a general rule of thumb, a website can last between 2 to 5 years before it needs to be redesigned. Our website, the home page pictured here, is 5 years old. Did you know that 40% of people will click out of a website if it takes longer than 3 seconds to load? We are currently sitting at 3.6 seconds, which Google rates as poor. A 1-second delay in page response can result in a 7% reduction in conversion, which I'll speak a little bit more about later. So basically, we are losing money with our old website. And I think we can agree, all small business owners, that we cannot afford to leave money on the table. I would kindly ask that you close your eyes for a moment with me, even you. And I want you to imagine that you are a business owner sitting in your store, looking out your window, and throughout the day, 5,000 people look through your window and check and see what you have to offer. But only 295 people open the door, come in, and buy something. Go ahead, open your eyes. That feeling you have, that's exactly how Dennis and I felt when reviewing our analytics this fall. We had 5,000 unique visitors to our website this year and 295 bookings. That translates into a 5% conversion rate. The industry average is 12.6, and 35% of organizations in the industry had higher than that. The good news for us is there's room to grow. According to the experts, there's 3 things that we can do to increase our conversion rate. 1, improve our website speed. Number 2, keep up with the trends and algorithms. And 3, keep an eye on user behavior. So in addition to the improved load times, better graphics, and updated content, we will also be adding a brand new booking service for school tours and birthday parties. Booking forms are to me what the tractor is to Dennis on the farm. Extremely useful and make our lives easier. For one, the analytics from the booking forms are helpful for measuring agritourism in our local economy, and they also streamline the acquisition process immensely. So instead of me sending out 100 emails to school teachers, it would be done automatically, very similar to what is already done for those that want to book a tour on our farm. So it makes everything automated. This frees up time for me to find more things for my husband to do. So judges, the traffic is already coming to our website. We are confident that with a website optimization paired with our social media marketing plan, we will increase our conversion rate from 5% to 18%. Like most entrepreneurs, Dennis and I are passionate about our business. And that is why we're always looking for ways to improve. Our accountant teases us that we aren't going to get rich anytime soon, but that's okay. We know that we enrich the lives of people in our community, and we enrich the experience for those visiting. At this time, I would like to open up the floor to judges for questioning. And I'll try and be quick. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. We're going to hop over to Amanda.
Okay.
Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
You talk about the load time, the 3.6 load time.
Yes.
Now, your new website provider, what kind of load time do they guarantee you?
They're looking at 2.3 to 2.6.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that'll be good for about 3 years.
That was my next
Yeah.
question. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay.
Any more?
Oh, so I wanted to touch on, if it's okay,
Yeah.
if nobody has questions, because that usually happens with me, nobody has
Yeah.
questions. So I wanted to emphasize that the 295 bookings, that can be anywhere from 2 people to 20 people. It's not 295 people that came, it's 295 bookings, okay? So with our percentage increase, we would be looking at about 55 more bookings with just increasing the speed time of our page, the graphics loading, the improving on our content, that sort of thing.
Melissa, can I ask, how did this year's numbers for visitors compare to previous years?
This year we had about 25% lower than previous. Our numbers are up overall because we're getting more business off the farm, but it's on the farm that the numbers were down. So, and one of the things that we learned was our website is outdated. Yeah.
Judges, anyone else? Okay, you're off the hook then, Melissa. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, judges. My name is Sylwaive, and I'll be presenting on a business consulting corporation that I incorporated in May 2023. So it's a new startup consulting firm, and I'm the founder and the CEO. My email is there, sylwaive@gmail.com, and my phone number is there as well. It's my first time, so thank you. Okay, so this is my mission statement. So my mission is to be the go-to advisor for startup entrepreneurs by offering accounting, financial advisory, and access to training in emerging technologies. So yeah, I've realized that in Brooks we have a lot of people who want to start up a new business, and they really don't have people who can hold their hands, and some of them are overwhelmed with the administrative and the accounting aspects of their businesses. So I thought it's something I could do. I'm a CPA as well, and I've worked with nonprofits, I've worked with the bank as a banking advisor, and I felt it's something I could offer help to, especially for new Canadians, for women that are starting up businesses, and that's why this is my mission statement. And my vision, our driving force as a business would be the vision of a future where talented entrepreneurs in Brooks can live up to their full potentials, because I've realized that we have a lot of startup business in Brooks that don't last up to like 2-3 years and they're packing it up. So I really want to see businesses thriving, businesses living up to their full expectations, living up to their full potentials, and staying in business for a longer time. I'm sure you know my husband runs a business as well, and I've been there helping him, doing the administrative, the accounting, helping to file taxes and everything. So, and he's been there for 4 years, so I believe with that experience I've gotten so far from helping him, I can help other small businesses thrive in Brooks. And my target groups will be new Canadians. I've spoken about that already. Women entrepreneurs, small and medium enterprises. And here's the problem. So like I said before, we know that organizations, they face tough business challenges, and they need people with top-tier financial skills to help them solve this problem. So this is a problem, and the next will be the solution. So these are solutions we'll be offering. We'll assist our clients in strengthening their operational, financial, people, and market potentials through customized solutions. And these are my specialties: bookkeeping, budgeting, business coaching, financial analysis, financial planning, and human resources. And I'm going to talk about my competitive analysis. I've looked around in Brooks, and I've discovered that for our business, there will be very few competitors. So far, I've not seen anyone offering what I'm going to be doing for now, although we have a lot of accounting and financial firms, but I think mine is going to be unique. Our team hopes to get ahead of the competition by offering a unique and will be of great value to our clients. Our competitive analysis, I said our direct competitor services are not created with our target segment preferences in mind. Like I said, many other accounting firms are there, but they don't have the target segments that we're going to be reaching out to. So we are not worried about the competition. Their service offerings are designed for different target markets. We'll also be strategic with our pricing in order to offer prices that will enable us to remain profitable while delivering great value to our clients. And our value proposition, we're going to be supporting small and new businesses to grow and reach their full potential, like my mission statement said. And our revenue projection, we're going to be starting by charging $75 an hour for consultation, and we hope to see about 10 to 15 clients in our first month of business. Thereafter, we anticipate our revenue increasing by maybe 25% quarterly. Ask. I know this is a big ask. So we're asking for $10,000 in funding to support this new business initiative. This will enable us to rent a space, purchase furniture, office supplies, and invest in essential marketing materials to develop our website. Thank you, judges. Thank you for your time, and thanks to the audience for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Thank you.
Questions? Tony?
Have you already found an office space that you're looking to rent, and this has already been secured?
Yes, I found an office space, but I don't have the funds yet to rent, so I'm still working from home for now, so it's home-based for now.
Has there been any thought to going in close proximity to like a business that could supplement your business, do like a community features, for example. Like I just don't know if any of those overlapping services could be integrated somehow so you can feed off each other.
Yeah, for now I'm thinking of merging like with my husband. So he does law, so I was thinking some of his clients might need financial advisory as well. So yeah, I'm thinking of using the same building but a separate office because his is a bit smaller. So getting a separate space where I can start from there. So same building but a new office space.
And just one other question. With the target market that you identified there, is there certain industries that you think there's potential in this area for that target market?
I'll say my major focus for now, I would like to start with maybe like hospitality, because that's something I'm passionate about. I've seen a lot of people come to me, especially new Canadians, and said they would like to start like a restaurant in Brooks. There's no African restaurants in Brooks, and they just need help, somebody to hold their hands and guide them. So I'm thinking hospitality, and yeah, for now that's my go-to, and maybe helping women that are struggling, because for now I work with a women's shelter and I have a lot of women that come there and they need help. Some of them are employed but underemployed for now, and they have good business ideas but they don't know how to run with it. So yeah,
perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Amanda, yeah, go ahead.
Sylvia,
Yes.
will it be just you yourself with the business, or do you have, Sylvia, sorry. Will it be just yourself, or will you have other employees?
For the stats, I think just me for now, but
For-
eventually I'll be looking to employ people who can
Okay, thank you.
fit with me. Thank you.
Hi. As a CPA, offering the bookkeeping, you said about taxes as well. Will you offer like compilation engagements, or will you just mainly focus on the bookkeeping and budgeting and like the day-to-day business?
Yeah, just the bookkeeping, just the day-to-day. I don't think I have so much experience with compilation, so not for now. I don't know, maybe in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You all set? Okay. Our next presenter is Cassandra with Pampered Pooch. So welcome when you're ready.
Sorry. Okay.
Catch your breath.
Good evening, and thanks for the opportunity to be here tonight. My name is Cassie Hopkins. I'm the sole owner and operator of Pampered Pooch Salon. I'm here tonight asking for $4,200 in hopes of adding a dog bakery to my grooming business. This grant will go towards equipment, packaging, label maker, product ingredients, and eventually the cost to have a new logo created. The overall health of all my furry clients is extremely important to me and plays a huge role in the quality of their coat, skin condition, and overall behavior. With my background working in vet clinics and several courses taken over the years, I have always been an educational groomer, helping my clients with diet changes and giving advice to the best of my knowledge, as it plays a huge role in grooming. As groomers, we don't just bathe and brush dogs for a living. It is our job to be able to identify skin issues, diseases, and behavioral changes in order to better the dog's health for the safety of all our clients. With this being said, there has been a huge increase in allergies and skin issues in our pets. Most times, this is caused by specific ingredients found in foods and treats we feed our dogs. Pet stores carry a wide variety of treats, but have you ever wondered why that bag of treats has a shelf life of 1 year or more? Because there are no regulations on the food we feed our pets in Canada, companies can prolong the shelf life by adding harmful ingredients, synthetic preservatives that are not only toxic and can cause major medical and digestion issues in our pets with long-term consumption. Although not all preservatives are toxic, just simply unhealthy, one of many preservatives found in dog treats is propylene glycol, a liquid used to keep treats and foods moist. This product is also used in antifreeze and de-icing solutions. Pampered Pooch Salon and Bakery will be providing our community and their furry family companions with all-natural, limited ingredient dog treats with benefits and a shelf life from 2 weeks to 1 month. These treats will target gut health, skin, joint, and coat for an overall healthy pup. A few examples of ingredients and benefits will be turmeric. Turmeric has great anti-inflammatory properties for joints. Blueberries are an all-natural, low-calorie ingredient containing antioxidants, fiber, vitamins K and C. Carrots are also high in fiber. Apples, which contain vitamins A and C, are good for oral health. Eventually, I'll be adding dehydrated veggies, fruits, and meat for toppers for dog kibble. I'm excited to start the next addition to my business and provide a dog bakery to our local community, providing the best and healthiest ingredients we can feed our pets. And because Pampered Pooch is all about giving back to the community, once every other month, I'll be donating all treats sold to our local animal shelter. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my pitch, and I look forward to any questions you may have.
Robbie, you're up.
Hi.
Hi.
So with the treats, what are the sales projections? How much would each treat cost to make versus how much you would sell them for?
I haven't looked into what it would cost me. I plan on doing bags, kind of like what you'd pick up at the pet store, like small, medium, and large size, but I'm gonna be competitive with the dog stores, pet stores. Some might be a little higher depending on the size of the cookie, depending on the ingredients in them. Right now, it's just dependent on my bulk pricing and how many I can make. So I haven't quite got there yet, but I do plan to be competitive with pet stores for a healthier alternative.
And what is the cooking or preparation time that you would have to put in for them?
So it's actually quite a long process. It can be, me baking, but then the dehydration process is the longest process, which can take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours just to dehydrate it properly so that no mold or moisture gets trapped into that treat and can cause any sickness in the dogs. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Fred.
Thank you. Is this bakery type business going to operate out of your present location?
Yes, it is. So currently right now, I've turned my entire garage into my studio for dog grooming. So I'll do the baking inside, obviously, and then I have a huge display cabinet in my garage for the treats already. I just need to get the products and supplies to make it all, and eventually I also plan to put it online and do like an e-commerce website and stuff like that. So.
Okay. And in addition, do you require any certifications or testing of your products or health?
Unfortunately, there's no regulations here in Canada. So I don't have to send away for like a GA, like a general analysis or anything. If we were in the States, I would have to. So usually like in the States with the bakeries happening right now, they have to send away for a GA and approval. But there's no regulations here. And that's why so many companies can get away with putting so many harsh preservatives into the foods and treats we feed our pets.
Good, thank you.
Anyone else? Kelly.
Do you see any problems with continuing to operate out of your home with zoning or traffic issues or anything like that?
Like just...
Like as you expand your home-based business, do you foresee any problems with issues with the city for zoning and operating a business out of your home?
I don't think so right now. Like everything seems to be by word of mouth. I've got a pretty good reputation, but I have a 5-year plan to eventually get into my own building and become bigger and expand on things adding to my business as well.
Thank you.
Is this like expansion dependent on NewGrow funding, or are you gonna?
No, the expansion is just like right now it's just I'm not able to afford to get out there, but I have talked to a couple other people in our community to have a 5-year plan to get out there and make it bigger and better and join join with groomers, and it's just going to take some time, but that won't be dependent on the NewGrow funding at all.
The treats sound delicious. I wish there were samples.
Well, it's something that you can eat yourself too, so.
Thank you.
What do you think the demand for this in Brooks would be? Have you kind of looked into that?
Well, my clients are very excited about it. I think it will be good. Like, lots of people go and treat their dogs and their birthdays and get them cookies, and we spoil our animals, right? And so I think it will be really good. To start, I know I have several clients that are just waiting for me to get going because they want to try something. A lot of their dogs have some major issues with ingredients, and they're having a hard time finding something, so.
Thank you.
Cassie, have you talked to the pet stores in Brooks to see if you can get your products in there?
No, I haven't. I haven't talked to anybody yet. I was hoping to kind of just start small first and then see where it goes.
I'm going to take one question. Sorry. I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm interested. Can you tell me something about the shelf life of your product and what happens with expiry and what your plan would be for like old product? Like how would that work?
So shelf life will be dependent on the treat. Some ingredients will say only be a 2-week span because they're going to be a soft, chewy treat. So I intend to make sure all those instructions are on the bags. If I don't think they're going to sell right away and they're getting close to expiry, say a week away, I want to donate them to the shelters because I know a lot of the women that work for BAPS pay out of their own pocket and go to the pet stores and buy as many treats as they can to keep all the dogs happy. So I'm hoping that I won't have any product waste, but also a lot of it can be frozen, and then once removed from the freezer, you can start the dehydrating process there too, so that I don't have to worry so much about waste, hopefully.
Thank you. Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay, our last presenters before the break, we have Wildflower Greenhouse Studio. Take it away, ladies.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kaylin. This is Nicole. We are Wildflower Greenhouse Studio. We started our operations this June. So basically, we're neighbors. So we're a 2-acreage flower farm and photography site, basically, what we're doing right now. We're just south of the Brooks Aqueduct, and there's a lot of names for it, but the Trout Pond, Aqueduct, Fish Pond, Little Lake by the Aqueduct, that's where we're located. And we offer a unique experience unlike any other. We're a greenhouse and a photography studio. We have local fresh flowers. As well, we do have an online store. This is the photography studio, currently in progress, on hold because my husband is slow. So our current offerings right now is we have one greenhouse that photographers have been using, as well we've hosted some workshops there, and we've had lots of inquiries on like mini Christmas parties or bridal showers. So yes, we've done three workshops this summer. And we also have a self-serve flower stand in the summer, obviously. Nicole loves to grow her flowers, and then she creates beautiful bouquets. But we also work full-time, so we've created a system where people can just come and pick up their flowers and e-transfer us. Challenges we're facing right now is our customers want to host larger events. Right now we're pretty much maxed out at 14, and that's pretty squishy. The workshops we were hosting utilized a lot of flowers, so we weren't able to put as much into our flower stand as we wanted to, as well as the infrastructure we want to put in place to expand is very expensive. Yeah, that is a picture of the top of the greenhouse. So yeah, there you go.
So I'll just talk about the opportunities that we have. So kind of where we're going is we're providing a more affordable outdoor-indoor space. So right now for photographers, we rent the greenhouse out at $25 for a half-hour rental there, or $135 for a 3-hour session. So then we've started to get inquiries on holding medium-sized gatherings, so bridal showers, just workshops for bigger settings, small wedding ceremonies, that kind of stuff. And then we've also been looking at the agritourism aspect of it, so doing pick for flowers, vegetables, fruit. We've also been in touch with a lot of the health providers in town, so the Wellness in Brooks ladies, yoga instructors, that kind of thing, and they're very interested and have already booked a June session, so we have to get going on stuff really quickly.
Got to do some construction.
Yeah. So our market analysis right now is the vast majority of our customers are women in pretty much all the age groups. So kind of our age range, it's quite popular up to kind of like our mothers, that kind of thing. So that's kind of where we've been sticking. For now, most of our clients are mainly in the Brooks area, but we have people coming from Medicine Hat, Tabor, Lethbridge to do photo sessions, come for workshops. So that's been really good. So our solution right now to our current problems, as far as getting the quantity of flowers that we need for workshops, and then also utilizing it for larger crowds, we have the 40 by 30 foot high tunnel, which is sitting in my front yard in a box right now, waiting for my husband to put it up. And then we also have a 12 foot by 30 foot, 33 foot black frame greenhouse from Alberta Greenhouse Builders that's on order. So we put down the deposit for it, and it should be here in the spring. So that will allow us to hold our bigger workshops, host larger gatherings, that kind of thing. So our timeline for all of this is, so early spring, we want to have the high tunnel and the second greenhouse up and running. We've been asked to sell a little bit of bedding plant type of stuff, so we're going to do that and just order some unique items that none of the other greenhouses in town would sell, so we're not in direct competition or anything with them. As well as having Brandon complete the studio renovation, so that can be used. And then we'll be putting in a sunflower wall and wildflower field, again for photographers to rent there. So second phase will be in the late spring. So we have one pavilion coming for sure for outdoor events, weddings, that kind of thing. And then we obviously need to landscape all those areas for aesthetics because front yard is all grass, Keelan's yard is all dirt. So we'll have to do that.
Yes.
And then in the summer, we're going to build out the UPIC space and then possibly have a larger roadside stand market. Right now, I'm just using our little bus stop shack at the end of the driveway, and it's a little squishy in there. We can only fit so many buckets of flowers, so we need a little bit more room up there, but that'll be to come. So, any questions? I guess to clarify, we're asking for the $10,000 just to fund the rest of the black frame greenhouse. The Newell Regional Tourism, they were generous enough to help us get the high tunnel, so that was great from them.
Yeah. Thanks, Liz. Okay, questions? Fred, you're reaching for the microphone.
Yes. I may have missed it. How long have you been in business, operating?
Since June.
June?
I've been growing and selling for 3 years now, and then June we officially changed it to Wildflower Greenhouse and
Okay.
really
And
went with it.
would non-funding or partial funding still allow you to move ahead with this project, or?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
going ahead. We're in too deep.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're fighting over who goes first. When you have, do you see, as you move forward with bookings and things like that, do you have the other comforts that people need as far as amenities and things like that? So if you had a wedding, like, do you rent facilities come out, or?
Porta potties from Vibra and that kind of thing, yeah.
Okay, those things are available to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the bigger space, how big could the events be? Like right now, you said you can host about 14 people. What would, with the new space, what would it be?
To add at least 12 spots, I'd say, yeah.
And it would also be dependent on if it was a sitting workshop or if it was like a bridal shower gathering where people are kind of wandering around, because this one will be kind of structured different where there is more floor space. So you could have 20 to 30 people, but maybe not everyone's sitting. So that would be discussions we would have with people.
Can you tell us what the plans are for the 2 new greenhouses that are going up? There's the high tunnel, and then there's the, I think you called it the black frame or something like that. Can you tell us exactly what they'll be used for? Are they both going to be workshop spaces, or is are any flowers going to be grown in them?
The
Or?
high tunnel will be primarily growing because it'll allow me to get 1 month on either end of the growing season. So that's helpful. Then we can have flowers earlier, flowers for longer. And then the pathways in there will be roughly 4 feet wide. So we have yoga instructors interested in running yoga in between the flowers in there.
With nature.
Yeah, with nature.
And the black frame greenhouse will be another more aesthetic place, more geared towards photographers and workshops, but it will also possibly in the future, like in the springtime, be more set up so we can sell bedding plants or whatever. It'll be more functional that way, and more greenery, less flowers.
Yeah, sorry, Amanda, go ahead.
So you're saying, being that it's greenhouses, is it seasonal, or is there heat in there?
Right now, we're running either a kerosene or just an electric heater. So we've had photographers out pretty much every weekend right now doing Christmas photos in the current greenhouse. So just how it is, it's usually about 10 to 15 degrees warmer outside than outside, just as it is. So once you get the heater in there, then it's pretty tolerable for photo sessions and that kind of thing.
That sound gives me anxiety. Thank you, ladies. Okay, we are ticking along right on schedule. So we have our break. We will start up again here at 6:10. But right before our next presenter goes, we will have a couple of announcements. So plan to be back in your seats just before 6:10. Thank you.